Hello, Lloyd Shaw back here from VibraTrain, about to show you the 6th pose in the VibraTrain Safety Program, the safety stretch. Always use a mat in a stretch. Never ask someone to stand lock-legged on the machine without a mat. It's a dangerous mistake to make. I do understand some machines have high and low settings, but then you're almost guaranteeing that someone's going to eventually get it wrong. If you use a mat, even if the machine's on its highest setting, it will not hurt the person. So very important to use a safety mat at all times. Ask the person to stand on the machine and face out to the centre of the room. Feet hip width apart and perfectly straight. Remind them where the hip bones are, which are right there, not the outside of the hips. And the feet are perfectly straight. On this one, she brings her toes to the front edge of the top mat. So not all the way to the front of the machine, just back a little bit here. Now she's going to lean back on the pole behind and completely relax. This puts a nice slope here. Very important to be leaning back on something so you're not trying to rebalance yourself when the machine starts up. That's not relaxed. This pose is zero effort required. I mean absolutely no effort at all. If you're asking the person to do even one thing, you're doing it wrong. Now I'm going to ask her to dangle forwards, close her eyes, put her head down and completely relax. Again, zero effort is required in this one. If anything, the only thing she concentrates on is her breathing. During the course of the minute, you will see the person's hands slowly drop down in small increments every time they breathe out. There's a reason for this, and you can read on some of my literature why. Quite often, sometimes people try to lift their head up, put your hand on the back of the head and just ask them to relax. Just tell them to relax. Sometimes people try in this pose too hard. It takes a couple of times for them to understand you can almost go into sleep in this position. Got 10 seconds to go. Okay, when the person's finished, ask them to bend at the knees, stand up, out of the pose. Very important to bend the knees there so you don't strain the lower back trying to lift yourself up.